That's a Coast Guard, isn't it? Oh, he's disappearing into the clag. Looks like he's sort of over St Anne's Pier or so. Wow, some clag there. I wonder what he's doing. And he's probably about, I mean, he's in the clag there, and I reckon he's 2 to 3 miles away tops. So the visibility is not good today at all. Making an orbit over the pier-ish. Is that Sikorsky, I wonder? It's a big unit, isn't it? It is a big unit. Yeah, visibility not good today, folks, I'm afraid. We've got some weather coming in here, so I'm just going to cover up the gear. Stand by. Stand by, folks. A bit of a rain shield for the lens. And Sam's going to go dodge while I bag you. Sorry for that. Visibility is not good today. Any feedback on the image quality though, much appreciated. Hiya. Just look at the clag here. It's a little bit brighter over there, but wow, visibility is not good. What are those guys like? Okay, so ATC just cleared somebody to land. Good luck, can't even see them. They're just solid in that clag. Wowee. Go. Oh, I got him. Just. Oh yeah. Wowee. I have no idea who's in the tower today. I don't know the guys up there. It'd be great to go and see them at some point. We'll get some info on what they do. Yeah, more weather coming in. I'll cover you up for a second. Excuse the noise. Very. Don't want to get all the gear wet. Doesn't do it much good. Rory, that's your message. Rory Aviation Regional, how you doing? Yeah, Blackpool's a great airport. It did go through a rough patch, but it's very much open for business. Very much open for business. We're getting more and more traffic here. In fact, the number of movements at Blackpool is huge compared to even international airports, let alone regional ones. It's things are really picking up. It's not so busy today because, as you can see, the weather is appalling. We've got pretty poor visibility and currently in light rain. But thanks for stopping by and taking a look. Give us a like if you like what you see. Whoa, that seagull was massive. And 72. This tripod straightened out a bit. I'm properly dodging the showers here, so apologies for the slightly dubious camera work. I'd like to think that normally it is slightly better, but I just don't want to get rained on. Well, more importantly, I don't want the gear getting rained on. I've not done this before. This is the first time we've live streamed from Blackpool with hardware encoding. It's the Fastest Funk YouTube channel. There's not a lot on there, but you know, it's just for fun. Hope to do more live streaming of GA stuff generally. There's a lot of people doing good stuff of the heavies, you know. There's Airliners Live, there's Big Jet TV, there's a whole bunch of people out there. Geneva Spotter does great stuff. But there's not a huge amount of GA. I'm a GA kind of guy. I like the smaller airports. I like the heavy stuff. It's great. But as a PPL holder, I've always been fascinated by the light aircraft. So I hope to do more live streams like this one, although hopefully with better weather, to try and capture some of the GA activity that I see. So today we are at Blackpool Airport, EGNH, on the northwest coast of England, for those that don't know it. Got the Irish Sea literally right behind me. Here I'm up on the sand dunes. Literally up on the dunes. No spreader plates on the tripod, unfortunately, so that means the tripod's a little bit wobbly on the sand. But I'll do my best. Okay. So this dude's just got clearance. So we're looking here at runway, we're looking down runway 10, the reciprocal of which is 28. So this PA-28 is just taxiing out onto 28. It's joined at an intersection there on the runway. Plenty of space though on 28 for an intersection on a light aircraft. And he's rolling. Airspeed's alive. Tracking straight down the centre line. Good stuff. And I'm getting wet again. literally disappearing into the clag. As Chick Yeager once said, it's a great day for flying. Well, not today it isn't, not really. Good for practicing your bad weather circuits, but I'm not sure I want to be doing much touring without a well-equipped aircraft and IMC or an IR rating. Yeah, today is not the day for it, although it keeps threatening to brighten up. It does keep threatening to brighten up. Rory, there's usually some NHV helicopters there. They're the rig helicopters, right? I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any operating out today. Now, whether that's because it's a weekend and the frequency is lower, I don't know. But I haven't seen any at all. So, not been live on this channel for very long, but since I got here a couple of hours ago, I haven't seen any rotary traffic at all. So it's a quiet day for rig operations. Now whether they are particularly affected by poor weather, I don't know. I don't know what I think is over there. There's a Eurocopter over there. It looks like an EC-135 or that type of a thing with the Fenstrom tail on it. Now, I'm guessing that is air ambulance, looking at the colour scheme. So, would that be Helimed 08, based out of Blackpool? Possibly, I don't know. But no rotary rig traffic today, Rory, I'm afraid. We did a little bit earlier on. I did actually catch the Coast Guard was out. It looked like a big Sikorsky, and he was out towards Lytham, which is, if I pan round, try not to make you sick, which is in that direction, down to the south, looking down towards Lytham. And there was the Coast Guard came in over from sort of Wood Vale way, made a couple of orbits over sort of St Anne's Pier way, and then disappeared back towards Wood Vale. But that's the only rotary I've seen today. Fair weather pilots, you see, these rotary pilots. Actually, rig pilots, that's got to be one of the most grueling types of rotary operation. Fair play to those guys, flying in all sorts of weathers, landing it on a rig in the middle of the sea. That cannot be easy. That cannot be easy. So every time I post a video, normally somebody DMs me and says, thanks for the video, what's the gear that you're using? So the camera is a Panasonic VXF1, which is a Panasonic 4K camcorder. It's set up here, I'm streaming to you in 1080 50p, so 50 frames a second, full HD. The mic is a Rode Video Mic Pro Plus. And the tripod is a Manfrotto B3 Live carbon fibre tripod. This is a great piece of kit with a fluid video head on it. And the encoder is a slightly customised hardware encoder. In that we're actually uploading to YouTube in HEVC, so H.265 for those of you that know what that is, which means that we can stream very effectively on pretty low bandwidth. So unlike some of the more commercialized encoders, we don't need to bond across several channels and stuff like that, unless we're at a very, very busy event or we've got a very, very bad signal. We can pump out a pretty good image at low bandwidth because of the encoder tech that we're using. So any feedback from anybody on what the image looks like, what the video quality is like, what the audio quality is like, would be much appreciated. I'm obviously looking at it here on a small screen, so I don't see what you're seeing really. You see more detail than I do. So there's a 172 just on departure. Ubiquitous Lycoming flat 4, I think, in those. I don't think it was a Continental. Some of them came in Continentals, didn't they, actually, thinking about it, but I think most of them were a Lycoming. I think some of the French ones, some of the Reims Cessnas, which are identifiable by an F in their name. If it's a Cessna F172, that indicates that it was built at the Reims factory in France. And they are reputed to be better built than the Kansas built ones, simply because they came from the factory with additional corrosion proofing and such, which wasn't necessarily required in the US, but certainly for operating in Europe, and definitely here in the UK on a day like this, corrosion proofing is a nice thing to have. So I'll try my best to track this guy. We're running at big zoom levels here. We're at 70 times zoom on this, so trying to keep a stable image on it is challenging. I'm still practicing though, you know. I've only been operating cameras for 20 years, but see what we got down here. So no spreader plates on the on this tripod. It's super lightweight, really portable, which is great. Nice carbon fiber construction, but no spreader plates, so it does tend to sink into the sand a little bit. But I shall try my best. Rory, I don't know if you're still on, but what's this model that you're building? Is that like a digital model for use in some sort of computer domain, or is it a physical model, or what is that? Golf Alpha Tango Lima Mike, by the look of it. Little 150 or a 152, is it? Or is it 172? No, 172. My rain covered monitor is not making it easy. Need to give it a wipe. It's definitely brightening up here, which is good. I'm no longer getting wet, which is particularly good. We've got brightening skies here. Absolutely, we've got brightening skies. Still pretty claggy up there. We've got the tower, which is literally disappearing into the murk. Rory Aviation Regional. I'm building a model of Blackpool Airport using wood and paint. A display model, fantastic. Fantastic. I feel like I should know more about the history of Blackpool Airport. It's been around a long time. A very long time. Obviously called Squires Gate. And still referred to as Squires Gate by a lot of people. There's the tower, right there. And I think actually Blackpool Airport can sort of lay claim to hosting the first air show in the UK, I believe. I think it was the first air show in the UK, and one of the very early air shows worldwide was held here in like 1918 or something like that. It was crazy. Seen a lot of development around the airport, obviously, over recent years. Some good, some bad, but there's the less said about the bad stuff, the better. But I can't say I was particularly enthralled when many years ago where 25 got taken away. So 0725, runway 0725 was shut. Oh god, must be probably 15 years ago now. I can't remember. And it's just a taxiway now, but the threshold of 25 was initially displaced as they chopped a big lump off it, and it's now a business park. So I'd like to think that some money from the sale of that went into the airport, but who knows. But they don't have a terminal here anymore for sort of significant commercial operations, let's say, which is kind of a shame. They really need something like that. There's some kind of energy building there at the moment, which frankly I don't know what it's all about. I don't really see anything going on there. West Air hangar still there, been there a long time, of course. Long time resident of the airport, West Air. I think that's a newer hangar that they've got there. Not the original one, which was on the other side of the airfield. From what I remember, correct me if I'm wrong. I am absolutely not an expert on Blackpool Airport. But it looks like we've got some rotary traffic for you, Rory. Not the rig helicopters, but we've got something going on over here. Anti-collision beacon firing up anyway. Well, it was. We'll just shut it off. And the rain is coming back again. Great. Yep, rotor's running.
2014 you say, Rory, when it closed down to the commercial stuff. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I can't fault that. I don't know what it is myself, but 2014 does sound about right. Yeah, got some big blobs of rain coming in here, guys, so I'm just going to cover over the gear, stand by for some noise. Sorry. Stand by. Sorry about that. I just don't want the kit getting trashed. So 2014 when the terminal closed. Wow. It's actually longer than I thought, but it's not surprising. Sorry about all the pop-ups on the screen. let's try and operate this thing in manual mode as much as possible. As good as the VX1 and VXF1 are, when you get this sort of low contrast in poor visibility, the autofocus is not brilliant. So I'm a manual focus kind of guy, always have been. So this guy's definitely rotors running. And it is heli-med. I've just heard him call. There we go. Significantly more weather coming through now, unfortunately. So quite right, Rory. 2014, the tower did close. I remember I was actually there when I was actually on site when the tower shut, and I remember the last RT broadcast that was made of the tower closing, which was pretty sad. Of course it is back now, the tower is operational, but only working one frequency rather than the original two. Before we had obviously Blackpool approach and Blackpool tower, so on 11995 and 1184. Just 11995 operating now. As Blackpool. Weather is definitely closing in again. This is not good. It's not good for flying. Well, as the weather is closing in, folks, I'm going to call it a day, I think. I'm going to start getting seriously wet, so I'm going to shut down, make sure the gear doesn't get destroyed and is usable another day. So thanks to those of you that tuned in, either live or are watching this at a later date. Hopefully be back soon with another live stream. Probably from Blackpool, maybe from somewhere else, definitely with better weather. Take care, and I'll see you all soon. See you, folks. Bye bye.